Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how I fix my stoplight on this 2010 Honda Civic EX. Okay, what happened is I was at the stoplight and one of the driver got out of his car, went up, knocked on my window and say, "Hey, both of your stoplight is not working." I confirmed that both brake lights is out. Okay, the third brake, this one here, is working. So so first thing I did is checking the bulb, right? So I'm going to show you how to take out the bulb on this one right now. Okay, so you need a flat screwdriver. Okay, you see this rubber pin right here? You just unscrewed it like that. Okay, and you get, there's two of them, one right there and one right there. Okay, one right there, doing the same thing. Okay, so if it turn on, you just use another hand, hold it, and you know, with the screwdriver, just the plug, it look like that. Okay, and then after that, you just pull this out and you just pull this panel off right there. So the stoplight is this one right here. Remember, the stoplight and the running light is the same light. Okay, now I will replace it, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so basically you look at the light, one on the top. Okay, let's see, good picture of that. Okay, so all it is a connector. It's a push connector. Okay, right there, you take it out, and on the brake here, you just turn it counterclockwise and you get it out. Okay, this is a new light bulb here. All right, so to take this out, all you do is with one hand hold on to this base, the other hand just wiggle it, and it's pop right out. You just pull them straight out. Okay, so it looked like this. This is the original Honda light that burned out on me. Okay, so basically you use two hands, wiggle it, but be careful, because if you wiggle it too much, you're gonna break this, and then you end up replace the socket. Okay, so take it easy, wiggle it a little bit, and pull it straight out. Okay, to install it back on, really simple. Just put it in. Okay, make sure it snap in. And what you do is you align the hole. Let's see if I can show it down here. Okay, that hole right there, just align, and then when it snap in, you just turn it clockwise. Okay, where the push button facing the fender. Okay, and then you just hook this on like that. Okay, and then after that, you put this back. Okay, just align the hole. Align the hole. Okay, you know, put this piece back where that hole is. And for this, you just aim it, push it in. Really simple. You know, push it in like that. Okay, really simple. You do that to both sides. Okay, now that's easy enough, but I'm showing you the trick. Okay, because it would be a good video if I just show you how to replace a light. Okay, so what happened when I took it out, if you look at it really closely, you know, visual inspection by your naked eye, okay, you see that have like two terminals there. Now the two terminals still intact. Okay, so I assume the light bulb is good. Okay, I assume the light bulb is good. So what I did is I checked the fuse, right? Because common sense, if I open it out and the light bulb looked good to me, then the next thing I'm checking is the fuse, right? And I'm going to go up there, I'm going to show you where the fuse is at, just in case you need to go to that step. Okay, okay, so I'm going to save you some time to locate the fuse box, because what I did, I went underneath the driver's seat and searching the fuse for the stoplight, and it's not down there. Okay, it's right here on front. You're looking at on the driver's side, left side fender. Okay, So the fuse box is up here. The box will look like that. Okay, box will look like that. So to take it out, all you do is push these buttons right here. There's one right there, and you just lift it out, and then follow the instruction. It say there's an arrow say front, so I'm standing front left fender, looking down at it. Okay, so it say front that way. So line this up and then find your fuse. Okay, so according to this diagram, is that fuse right there. Okay, so to remove it, there's a tool right here, and all you do is you know, put the tool onto the fuse and just pinch your finger in and just pull them out like that. Okay, and if the fuse is bad, you know, like you can see, that's a good fuse because it's connected. You know, the one in the center right there. Okay, I don't know if you see it on my camera there, but you know, you can tell if it's good, right? If it breaks, then you're gonna see that V shape right there. You know, it's kind of like blow off. Okay, but anyway, that's how you check the fuse. Okay, I pulled it out, I check it. Now this fuse here, if you encounter this problem, okay, because the fuse here, according to the diagram, is horn, stop and horn. That's what it say right there. Okay, so to save you some time next time, if you have a bad stoplight and you wonder about the fuse, just honk your horn. See that? And see, honk your horn, the horn work, that means the fuse working. Okay, you don't have to go up front and check the fuse. Okay, now let's see what happened. Okay, wait a second, let me take one step back. Okay, see that mirror right there? I put that mirror there. You know, that's the same mirror that you see on my previous video that I replaced on this car. Okay, I'm going to use that mirror to lay it right there, so when I step on the stoplight, remember I put the new light bulb on. Okay, so when I step on the brake, see if it's showing that mirror. See that? See that? That's how I can tell if the brake light work or not. Okay, what happen if this fuse blown? Okay, let's say this fuse is bad, and I just pulled it out. So the fuse is bad, the horn's not working, and also the brake lights is not working. Okay, because I'm stepping on the brake and I don't see it flash. Okay, so if you have a stoplight problem, first thing you should do is honk your horn, right? If the horn work, then hey, if the horn work, then you don't have to check the fuse. Okay, that save you a step. But put the panel back, just line up the two clip right there, just line them back up, and then push down on it, make sure it snap. That's it. Okay, so you're done with this part. All right, after that, what I did is I checked the switch. Okay, to test the switch, okay, this is a brake pedal, and I'm using the 12-volt test light. Okay, I hooked the clamp onto the mount there where the switch is at. The switch is located right where the brake, on top of the brake pedal. Okay, did you see the white connector there? Okay, so what you want to do is put this probe onto the gray wire, okay, which is that wire located right there. Okay, color gray. Okay, so you put the probe on. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, now I'm going to press down the brake, and there's the light. There's my test light flashing. Okay, so I press it down like that. Okay, so I know the brake switch is good. Okay, and as you see, I spent like 15 minutes trying to check the fuse under here, and the stoplight fuse is not down here. Okay, so save you some time. You blow the horn at work, you don't bother with the fuse. If you want to check it, it's under the hood. Okay, so at this point I'm pretty panicked, so I go online And they show me the next place to check is the junction connector. Okay, so I'm going to show you where that at, just in case you need to check it. Okay, the junction connector, which is located right here on the back seat, driver's side back seat. Okay, you have to remove this. All right, in order to do this, what you need, it's helpful if you have a light. Okay, just turn it on, and you need a 10 millimeter socket. I use a 1/4" ratchet, okay, with a long extension. Okay, so what you want to do is really simple, because it's under the seat cushion here. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to stick the light in. Okay, that bolt right there. Okay, 10 millimeter, you have to take that bolt off. Okay, and as you can see, I just push the seat cushion downward. Okay, like that. Okay, using 10 millimeter ratchet. Take your time, take that bolt off. Okay, when you take the bolt off, there it is right there. Okay, there's a bolt. Okay, then what you do is you're gonna lift this up, put your hand underneath here like this, and then just lift it up. So this thing gonna pop out. There's a piece of clip. Go. All right, like that. Okay, the clip right there is go onto this thing right here. Okay, that bolt right here, and here's a junction box right here. Okay. Okay, so I engage my brake lights. Okay, my brake light is on, and I look at this, and I probe. It looked like the one in the corner right there. Okay, now I'm gonna let go of the brake to see if that light turn off. Use a brick, push the brake. Okay, brake light come off, and this light go off. Okay, so to do all the hard work for you, that the green, it looked like green and silver for this model. Okay, and it's the corner one, is as you're looking down at it, is the top right. Okay, the right corner right here. Okay, so let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, keep in mind there is a top right. I don't need that anymore. Okay, so that right there, green and silver, right? Top right, and then you got a white one underneath that. Okay, so check that. Okay, put them back. Okay, it's easier if you go back here. Okay, loosen that switch and pull this thing down like that. Okay, that way you have the room. That way when you put it in, it slide in easier for you. Okay, so see that clip right there? Got to get the seat belt out of the way first. Okay, so you just put that thing on like so. Okay, now you can close this. Make sure your seat belt is where it's supposed to be. Okay, make sure you got this buckle all the way up like that. Okay, that way you know where it's at. So when you tie down the screw, it won't interfere with anything. So once you put it in, you're doing the same thing you did before with that 10 millimeter screw. Okay, I put my hand underneath the seat like that. Okay, and I have to press the camera down on the seat cushion to show you that bolt. Okay, so finger tie this in, and then after that you tie it up. Okay, so after you tie it up, take everything out. Make sure you take the light back out, or it is this underneath the cushion. Okay, so soon I find out that there's power running back here through that connection, I say, oh shoot, man, I don't know what to do. You know, the fuse work, the connector down here got power. What's going on? So I decided to put this light bulb, take the motor tester and test this light bulb. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I test this light bulb and find out it's no good. Okay, so basically you need a multimeter. Okay, you set it to what do you call that? That sign right there, continuity. Let me see. Let's see if I can zoom that in. There you go. Okay, you set it to read continuity, that sign right there, and then you turn it on, like so. And here it used number 1 as 0. Okay. So, and then what you want to do is you want to touch the two end of the probe together, and that number should jump when you touch it. Okay. There you go. Okay. When I touch it, the number jump. When I let go, the number go back to 1. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to touch the two outer probe first. Okay. I'm going to put my probe onto this loop here. Okay, because they banded this loop here is facing toward the camera, the one back here facing away from the camera, and then in between there's a glass. Okay, and they do that to the two inner one as well. So I'm gonna put the two probe here, and basically I try to see if the number jump. If the number jump, that mean they have a connection. Okay, if the number not jump, stay the same like that, that means there's a break in there that you can't see. In this case, I can't see it because there is the bridge right there. And so with this one, I can visually see them, but I don't see the break in between. Okay, so now I'm going to do the two outer one first. Okay, there it is. Okay, I touch the two terminal, and the number on the meter is still at 1. Okay, so I don't get reading from that. So I know the outer one, which is you know, if you trace this light bulb, let me focus, hold my camera. Okay, so the two outer one, which is this one right here, if you trace it, okay, you trace it down, is the shorter one here. Okay, now look, there's a break right there. Okay, but I can't see it through naked eye. Okay, because my camera will zoom in. So the outer one, you know, you trace it up. Okay, so it's a short one. Okay, so the two inner one is the running light, because I know the running light working, right? That's the thin piece that go across here. Okay, so I'm going to do that next to see if the number on my meter jump. And there it is. Okay, the number jump as I touch in the two inner terminal. Okay, it's hard for me to hold it with one hand. Okay, so the two inner terminal, which is, you trace it down to be the long one down here, which is a very thin piece of wire that go across here. That one's still good because my running light is working, right? When I turn on the light, it's working. But the other one, okay, I didn't see this until I made this video. As you can see, there's a break in the middle there. Okay, so don't trust your naked eye. And let's see the number up here. Let me turn this to see. There you go, upside down, 7443 Stanley light, 12 volt. Okay, so the replacement light, there it is, the number, but this time the replacement light is from Sylvania. Okay, you can get this at AutoZone for 10 bucks. Okay, in this video I show you how to replace the light bulb. I show you where to check the fuse box, the switch, all the way down to the connector. Okay, the couple things I forgot to mention in the video. You see this part when I put this light cover back. Okay, so if it show like that, you just get your finger and you know, make sure that thing is underneath side of rubber. That way it look nicer. Okay, and let's see, other thing I forgot to mention. These light bulb, before you stick it in the socket, get some alcohol pad and clean your fingerprint off it. Okay, because I was told if you leave your fingerprint on these light, what happened is for whatever reason the light bulb doesn't last as long. Okay, for the connector, I forgot to show you when I probe on top where the light turn on. Okay, you have to probe on the bottom too, make sure that light, that electricity go through that connector. Okay, because when I watch YouTube, some of the connector, what happened is the connector got burned out and prevent electricity from go from one side to another. So what they do, they use a jumper and they jump top of the connector down to the bottom. So in other words, the wire goes through without going through the connector. Okay, and I hope this video will help you out. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.